Welcome back. As stay-at-home orders continue, digital access is more important now than ever before. And joining us with details on how they plan to use grant money from the San Diego Foundation's COVID-19 Response Fund to support the most vulnerable student population is from the Classroom of the Future, Dr. Nancy Rowland-Heinrich. Good morning.
Good morning.
So for people who are unfamiliar, can you talk a little bit about Classroom of the Future and what your organization does?
Sure. Classroom of the Future Foundation is about 23 years old, and it's affiliated with the San Diego County Office of Education, and we bring together business leaders, community leaders, and K-12 to provide innovative opportunities to improve educational access for students. We focus on college and career readiness, new waves of education, and integrating technology into teaching and learning.
And can you speak to the need of having that technology in the classroom and how many kids are kind of left in that gap that's there as far as having internet access and access to tablets and laptops?
Absolutely. In fact, we refer to it as the digital divide. So there is a huge digital divide for K-12 students, especially in San Diego County, which has been exacerbated during the pandemic. Basically, in the students we've surveyed, almost 1 in 5 families do not have the technology, including the connectivity with high-speed internet access and the devices they need for accessing education at home, which is really going to create inequitable educational opportunities for those students.
Yeah. So talk about getting this grant. So what money are you going to be receiving? How did you apply for it? And where are you going to be putting those funds?
I'm happy to respond to that. First of all, in San Diego County, the San Diego Foundation has a COVID-19 Community Response Fund, and we applied for a grant and we generously received $550,000, which is going to make a tremendous difference for many of our neediest families with K-12 students in San Diego County. And what the grant will be used for is for high-speed internet access. We will be using it to ensure that students have appropriate devices to access their distance learning classes, as well as things like headphones. But during the pandemic, as you're aware, once schools closed, suddenly there was this drastic shift to basically online education or virtual education. And if you don't have the tools at home, those students are going to fall behind. So being able to provide that is really critical.
Nancy, is this something that individual families can apply through Classroom of the Future Foundation to sort of not be left behind if they're not part of any sort of organization or recognized? Can they get in touch with your foundation directly?
Well, we will be working closely with the school districts, with students that are under the free and reduced lunch programs, so the families won't be contacting Classroom of the Future Foundation directly. They'll be working within their districts, and we'll be working with districts in South County, East County, and some areas of North County to reach out to those students that are in the free and reduced lunch programs, and they will work directly with their school districts. The whole program will be launching just within the next few weeks, and we envision that by the end of July, we'll have 19,000 more families with the appropriate equipment and accessibility they need to be connected to schools.
That's fantastic. Well, congratulations on the grant money. I know it's being put to good use, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Right, and we appreciate any support for helping with bridging the digital divide for our K-12 students. As you know, the pandemic will continue to impact teaching and learning in the fall, so that accessibility is going to be very critical.
Absolutely, and people can get in touch with Classroom of the Future Foundation if they'd like to learn more. Dr. Nancy Rowland-Heinrich, thank you so much. Appreciate your time this morning.
You're most welcome. Thank you.